Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss SEZ policy, that is nothing but Special Economic Zone policy. These are it was announced in 2000 in the year 2000 by the government, that is the SEZ policy, and the SEZ Act was enacted in the year 2005. But initially in 1965 itself we had economic exports processing zone, and we also had export oriented units. All these can be merged or converted into special economic zones after the act has been enacted, and therefore we have already seven SECs of Government of India and 11 SECs of state or private, which was set up prior to the enactment of SEC Act 2005. And we also have new SECs. We had 405 SEC proposals, of which 206 have become operational. So all these have been government approved till 2007 when you consider, and new SECs can be set up in all the three sectors by government, private, and even by government of India and state government and private, and in all the three sectors, that is primary, secondary, and tertiary, that is agriculture, industry, and services as well. So when we consider why SECs have been created or being set up, the Ministry of Commerce and Industry has given out few principal objectives of the SECs, which are in order to promote the export of goods and services from India, in order to promote investment from domestic sources as well as foreign sources, so that promotion, so these both will create obviously additional economic activity in the country. So there will be creation of new infrastructure facilities for the SEC to be operational, and there will be new employment creation generation in the SEZ area or zone. So that will help in the whole local economy being developed as a holistic manner. And there have been recent government steps till 2017 March. The government has taken a few steps which to strengthen the SECs, and one of them is we have SEZ India mobile app, which is for online tracking of transactions, and we also have online processing of the SEZ activities in order to improve the ease of doing business. So we can easily monitor the SEZ activities, and we can easily track the transactions of SEZs and through the online system or the mobile app, SEZ India mobile app. And we also have facilities in the SECs, right? There will be facilities like infrastructure facilities, commercial facilities, social facilities. All these facilities can be used not only by SECs but non-SEC entities as well. So there will be a dual usage of facilities. So this makes the SECs more viable. And we also have the government has eased the land acquirement for the SEZ to be set up, for a new SEZ to be set up. It has reduced the minimum land requirement for a new SEZ to be set up by 50% in order to incorporate sector specific SEZs, which are small, like multi-product and sector specific SEZs. For that, the minimum land area requirement has been reduced. And we also have, the government is trying to has already introduced a new sector called agro processing sector, which is to promote the agro based industries, because since 2016 India, the government of India has allowed 100% FDI, that is foreign direct investment, in the food processing sector. So this will help uh, uh, creation of new sector, that is agro processing sector, in the SEZs areas or zones, will help in the promotion of agro based industries, and eventually will help the rural population as well and the rural economy as well. And so in this way we have the similar and related areas in the same sector. If there are, say, similar or related areas in the same sector, those are being encompassed into a sectoral broadbanding. And all these steps were taken by the government to strengthen these SECs. But in fact, the objectives and the steps taken by the government has led to a creation of uh, 16 lakh, around 16.88 lakh employment in India, and the investment has been 4.06 lakh crores, and SEZs contribute around 23% in the India's total exports. But still, in recent times, SEZs have lost their original synergy. This has been due to the global slowdown, economic slowdown, and there has been a in the developed economies there has been a slowdown as well, in terms of they have their own great recessions. So the government has been taking these steps to encourage SECs meanwhile. So let's see what is going to be ahead of this SEC policy and these zones. Thank you. Further topics will be discussed in further videos.